Hello, IHPCH family. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Kyla Stuck, and I am the 11th and 12th grade guidance counselor and college advisor. I know this past year has not been ideal, but it is paramount that we all make the most of this new and not so normal situation. We know that you and your family have been through so much, but I'm here to let you all know that you are not alone. Your other family is here to support you and help you get through this very challenging time, especially when you all have been working so hard and have come so far that giving up is not an option. You have to continue to fight the fight. We have to motivate each other and help each other along. I can confidently say that all of us at IHPCH have one goal in mind for each and every one of you. Our goal is to make sure that your academic success, your personal well-being, and your mental health is our utmost priority. When I think of what IHPCH stands for, what it really stands for, it stands for integrity, honor, perseverance, commitment, and heights. Kobe Bryant's Mamba mentality is my new mantra for IHPCH, a constant quest to be the best version of one's self. Mamba mentality. I am more than sure that with the love and support of one another, we will bounce back from this hiccup stronger than ever. And remember, if there is ever a time when you're feeling frustrated, overwhelmed, or sad, please do not hesitate to reach out to your family, your IHPCH family. We are all here for you with warm hearts and open arms.
I want to first send my thoughts and well wishes to all of you and your families. I know this has been an incredibly hard time adjusting to life as we know it. I've heard your stories, I've listened to your cries, I've felt your pain. I'm in awe of how you have been able to stay strong during this pandemic. It has not been easy. Trust me, I know. Sometimes even I find myself scrambling in a state of anxiety and panic because all of the changes that I've had to deal with in my own personal and work life. I can imagine it has been that way for most of you too. And you know what? That's okay. There are things that you can do and people you can talk to when you're not feeling like yourself. You do not have to carry this burden alone. I'd like to share with you some things that have helped me to cope over the past year that I'm sure that can help you too, and I encourage you to try. Taking short breaks during my day to relax and not do anything. Journal and write out my thoughts. This helps me to be less anxious and confused about things that are out of my control. Get my body moving, whether it's taking a walk outside or just strolling around the house. Talking to my besties. No one helps me get through the day, a rough day like my besties can. I know you know what I'm talking about. Listen to some music. Whoever said music is the best therapy never lied. If you think you've tried all that you can and you cannot feel better on your own, I would suggest that you talk to someone about how you feel. It will feel strange at first, and I know it's hard to build trust with people you do not know, but taking that first step is all you need. Here are some places that you can call or text to find someone you can talk to when you're not feeling okay. We have the crisis text line, 741-741. We have NYC Well text, 65173. We have Love is Respect text line, Love is to 22522. There's the National Suicide Prevention line, 800-273-8255. As we try to get back to a normal way of living, I want you to know that you will be okay. It might not feel like that right now, maybe not even tomorrow, but it's okay to not be okay. And we will get through this stronger than ever.
Hello, my name is Samantha Exantis. I am the assistant principal at IHPCH. I can only imagine how it must feel to be a high school student in the middle of a pandemic. From the class of 2021 that hasn't had their full senior year to the freshmen who haven't had the feeling of being the new kids in the building. Of course, I can't forget our students that are new to this country. I know this isn't the vision you had in mind when you came to the US to complete your high school education. But what I know is that you all are a resilient group of students that will make it through one way or another. Some of you may need help more than others to make it through this, and this is perfectly okay. Now is the perfect time to turn to your school for support. We are working tirelessly to make sure you're ready to support each of you when you call with a need, or when we notice you need some support. Through Crewvisory, there is a small group of students that is well known by one adult in the school. This way, no student is left with no one to cheer them on or to push them to work harder. The counseling team has supported students from applying to college to taking late night calls from students that need someone to talk to. They are always there to listen if that's all you need, or to give you advice to get you through your challenge. Of course, our office staff has been in and out of the building throughout the pandemic, making sure the school is fully stocked with any needed supplies and to meet with students to give out devices. Lastly, your administrators, myself and Mr. Robinson, are always here to support and give you needed assistance. We too have taken late night texts and calls from families and students that need help. We are constantly meeting to make sure all the outside forces do not negatively impact your mental and academic stabilities to the best of our abilities. In short, turn to us. We are here to work with you. All we ask is for you to show up every day, prepared to learn. With the mindset of success, you will overcome these challenging times.
Hello, I'm Simone Ross, your parent coordinator. As an adult and parent, I know firsthand how difficult the past 12 months have been. We have been expected to balance work and life, become teachers, full-time cooks, therapists, and do it all with a smile and grace. Our children look to us for stability and answers, but who do we turn to when we are scared, stressed, irritable, feeling hopeless, or overwhelmed with worry? Especially in single-parent households, households with special needs family members, or households taking care of elderly relatives. The reality is that levels of stress, depression, and anxiety among parents and caregivers have increased with the pressure of the lockdowns, change in employment, health challenges, and school closings. Many of us have definitely been spread very thin, and now here we are 1 year later. I assure you that myself and your IHPCH family are not only here for the success of your children, but to support the success of our parents and caregivers as well. As your parent coordinator, I am available and committed to providing resources for financial, nutritional, and mental health support. My numerous emails are not only to just share updates from the DOE or IHPCH, but to also motivate you to laugh, take a breath when needed, and to be kinder and gentler with yourself. Although our social interactions are still somewhat limited, I encourage you to practice self-care. Read a good book, take a walk, listen to music, talk to a friend, or anything that gives you a break from hours of screen time or COVID coverage. If you feel that you are in need of something deeper, please contact me and I will do my very best to connect you with the support and resources you need. At IHPCH, we are a family, and together we will be stronger for ourselves and our children.
I'm Chriselle Thorpe, Dean and Student Activities Coordinator at the Institute for Health Professions at Cambridge Heights. In my role as Dean, I'm responsible for the safety and security of students, faculty, and staff alike. This is a role that I hold with the utmost importance. As Student Activities Coordinator, I'm responsible for the culture and climate at IHPCH and try to ensure that our environment is safe, welcoming, and fun. I do this in many ways, but most importantly, I help cultivate this type of environment through our Crewvisory program. Crewvisory is structured in such a way that each student has at least one adult in our school family that knows them well. This individual could be a crewvisor, an academic teacher, office staff, or even a principal or assistant principal. In Crewvisory, every member of the IHPCH family has a space to share their feelings in public or in private, be themselves, and also support others as well. The Crewvisory space is crafted in such a way that everyone should feel accepted, part of a unit, and have a group of peers in whom which they can empathize and find support. So remember, we're all in this together. So if you're not okay, then we're all not okay. And you also have a space not to feel okay. You also have a space where you can work towards being okay because we're a family. Remember, ISPCH is not only just about leadership, scholarship, and service, but your extended family as well. We're all in this together.
My name is Gareth Robinson, and I'm the proud principal of the Institute for Health Professions at Cambria Heights. This last year has been a challenge for all of us. We've experienced tremendous loss. Some of us have lost family, friends, and other loved ones. We've lost out on experiences like birthdays, quinceañeras, and graduations that have been key parts of our lives. To put it simply, we've been knocked down in ways that none of us could have prepared for. Muhammad Ali said, "You don't lose if you get knocked down. You lose if you stay down." We've been knocked down, but now it's time for us to stand up, and as the British say, keep a stiff upper lip. It's time for us to dust ourselves off and lean into the challenges that will continue to come our way. While you lean into the challenges before you, it is important to remember that you are not alone. As part of the ISPCH community, there are people who will lean into the oncoming challenges with you. There are people who will pick you up when you feel you cannot go on. Zora Neale Hurston said, "There are years that ask questions and years that answer." ISPCH, we will have an answer to this year's questions together.